Hello traders, in this video we are going to be discussing the Wilders DMI indicator. Okay, so let us start by adding the indicator to the chart. Ensure that the allow DLL import to box is checked. Alright, so this is how the indicator looks like. The Wilders DMI indicator actually measures the strength of a trend. All right. So as you can see, the indicator consists of two lines, a light blue and an orange line, right? And then you also have bar graphs, below the lines, right? So the blue line, or the plus directional indicator, which is the positive DI, right? It shows the price momentum is up, while the minus directional indicator shows that the momentum is down. So basically the lines and the histogram behavior will tell you whether you should open a buy or sell signal. The indicator goes a step further to show price volatility, giving you more reason to jump into or avoid the trade. So now going straight to the signals, but before we do that, let's just quickly check the input settings. So we can see that we have the MA length, the DMI length, ADX length, ADXR length, ADX mode, ADXR mode, and visual mode. You can modify these according to your taste, even the colors as well. So for your buy signal, you can consider executing a buy trade when the light blue line is above the orange line. All right. So that is a buy signal. And also when you have the histograms above above the 20 level, right, or around the 20 level, just like what we can see happen here. And see how the histogram bars came towards the 20 level and we had a crossover here, and you can see that we actually had a buy move after that. All right, now for a sell signal, you can consider a sell trade when the orange line is above the blue line. All right, when the orange line, we are looking for a good opportunity. Yeah, so when the orange line is above the blue line, that's when you want to enter a sell trade, or rather consider a sell trade. Okay, and then if you also have the histogram bars, um above the 20 level, that's probably going to be a stronger signal. But we notice that there are color differences, right? There are color differences in the histogram bars. You would see that the green bars are usually when the bullish momentum is prevailing, right? And then the red bars are usually when the bearish momentum is prevailing. But you would also notice that the strength of the momentum affects the length of the bars. So you would see that here, when we had long green bars that were piercing above the 20 level, the bullish momentum was actually strong, right? So ideally, if we have strong bearish momentum, the red bars also ought to pierce above the 20 level, just like what we can see happen here, right? The red bars actually pierced above the 20 level. Just that in this case, we had mixed signal because the blue line also crossed above the orange, right? So there was a mixed signal here. So this wouldn't have exactly been a best time to enter a trade, right? You want to have corresponding signals, okay? You don't want to have mixed signal. An example is this. We had the blue line cross above the orange, and we had the green bars piercing above the 20. So this was a good confluence. Okay, so just a quick recap. For a buy trade, ideally you wait for the blue line to cross above the orange, and you wait for the green bars to pierce above the 20 level. They should be long enough to cross the 20 level. That is going to be your buy signal, right? But also make sure you get your confirmations, and of course remember that no indicator is perfect, right? Then your sell signal ideally should be when the orange line crosses above the blue, and then you have you know, the red bars piercing above the 20 level. That's for a stronger signal, right? So if you found any value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more valuable trading content. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.